Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another Final Fantasy FF12 video, and today we've got for you Basch, and also Ashe, and also Vaan, crowns. Okay, so there's no point talking about their vision cards anymore, because they're not good. Even though they're Neo Vision Plus units, you would think that their vision cards would be good, but nope, they're bad. So, no point in that. Okay, so we're gonna move on. And he's SLB sadly, but it is what it is. What can you do? He has all the usual fixings, but when you go all the way down to the bottom, he has 50% fist and pro, just like Faye does. And on top of that, he has his own fire amp, 100% fire amp. So pretty good. Gotta say, that's pretty good already. That's extremely powerful. He already is self-sufficient with his own amp and also his own imperil. That lasts for 3 turns. Also, the fire amp lasts for 3 turns, so definitely can get some damage in. And then he has this, I guess, to like wait until your SLB is activated. And everything else is the same as all the other ones, as all the other units. So with this guy and the new Vaan giving him the overdrive, he's actually the #1 damage dealer on the JP side when it comes to, but you need to have a lot of things when it comes to this stuff. You need to have a lot of things involving this, and I don't believe there's a 70% fire amp currently, but I'm sure it'll exist soon, because now there's a lightning amp we'll be getting into soon. A 70% lightning amp we'll be talking about in the next unit, but yeah, he is definitely among the strongest now. So if you've been looking forward to making a fire team, unfortunately, you're gonna have to pick up a few units. You're gonna have to pick up this guy. You're gonna have to pick up the new Vaan from the previous update that has the leader skill and also the new overdrive mechanic. So you're gonna need that, and also this guy, obviously. So that's 2 Neo Vision Plus units that you're gonna need for the fire team. That's a bit to invest in. Quite a bit to invest in. So is he worth it? I think he's worth it. If you're someone who's been skipping a lot of Neo Vision Plus units, but you didn't skip Vaan, you were waiting to see what they were going to be like, and you finally pulled for Vaan, and now you're going to pull for this guy. I think that's a pretty good bet. Then you have 2 really strong fire units, and you can just wait for the 70% fire amp if it doesn't exist. I don't remember if it exists or not. Pretty sure it doesn't exist yet. So that's pretty solid. I'm going to go ahead and give him an 8.5 out of 10. I think he's really good. If I didn't already have my dark team already all set up, I probably would pull for Vaan and also Basch, because that would be really good. He's really self-sufficient. He doesn't really need as much support as the older Neo Vision Plus units needed. Back then, like with Lastwell, I'm saying back then, it wasn't even that long ago. Like Lastwell and those other ones, they need like babysitting support with 100% amp on them, but now we're getting some units that already have amps on them. So we're getting there. Eventually, I'm sure in the next few months, we're going to be getting 150% amp on our Neo Vision Plus units again. So you're going to get the 500% LB damage buff, which isn't as, huge, but it still does something. And the 150% amp and also 50% imperil for a weapon. So I'm sure we'll be getting that in the next few months. Predicting that, I mean, it's a pretty easy prediction, because we're already getting 100%. So it's not much too longer now. Hearing there's some mice in my roof apparently, so I have to get that taken care of. That's why I keep looking up. I keep hearing them, bothering me a little bit, but it is what it is. All right, so 8.5 for Basch. I think that's a pretty fair score. Very good unit. I think that may win one of the highest scores I've given a Neo Vision Plus unit. All right, we've got Ashe, who's very interesting because she's a lightning unit, even though I don't know why they're doing this. They keep doing this, but they keep like making different elements for like the side unit. So she's a lightning unit, but she also has the 70% lightning field, and also something really different. For one ally for 2 turns, she gives a 500% magic bonus. So that's pretty huge for units like Darkfina. She would love to have that. They don't really mesh that well, but in the future maybe there'll be a Neo Vision Plus lightning unit, and then you'd like to have this 500% bonus on. That's huge. Plus this field. So she's like a must-have if you're wanting to invest in the future for lightning units that are magic. Don't know when that's going to happen, but maybe in the future that will happen. And then she has a pretty good leader skill for Rebellion. 1000% leader skill for attack magic for Rebellion. On top of that, she has some support stuff like this. I'd like to have this. And also has a decent field for, you know, lightning and light. So for light as well, it's pretty decent, I suppose. Alright, and also refresh 600 MP split over 3 turns, so that's 200 MP per turn. Pretty good, I gotta say. Demon Killer. And as this thing that Saz had, a lot of support units have this. So pretty good. He's gonna do good damage as well for being like a side DPS. Also, I'll cure all status ailments. No prevention, but at least she cure. Oh, she does have prevention, but cures it. But I do like those kind of things. She has some support capabilities in her kit, as well as being a DPS. Those are the kind of things I'm looking for now, because a lot of these new bosses are doing tons of SAS effects and stuff. So kind of want to have that kind of stuff here, right? So pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and give her an 8.25. I think she deserves that. She's got some nice support. She's going to do good damage for a Neo Vision unit, not a Neo Vision Plus unit. And also, she has some good support, like buffing support and stuff. So, pretty good unit. And then we got the disappointment at the very end. No high note on this video. We're going right into the bad news. This is all they gave him. This is his crowns right here, guys. He gets a LB mod buff, an ability mod buff that doesn't matter, and then a 35% fire amp field. Really? So we've been waiting all this time for Vaan's crowns, and then they don't give him literally anything interesting. That's it. It feels like they didn't even care, because there's a new Vaan on banner, so you gotta pull for that one. They don't want you to focus on this one too much. So that's probably why they gave them not so good crowns. I'm very disappointed because I used Vaan a lot on the JP side. There wasn't really much they could do, I guess, but it would just would have been better if they gave him something more interesting, but they did not. So extremely unfortunate crowns. And by the way, he already had the leader skill from the last patch, but he now has this leader skill, and I'm pretty sure this leader skill exists to make it so you at least have a chance against that Vaan fight, that FFBE fight. So they kind of did that for you. But that's it. So there's no changes here. There's no LB upgrades or anything like that, at least from what I can see. So that's unfortunate. And actually, it's really sad, to be honest. That's really sad, but it is what it is. What can you do? Well, at least we have Basch. Hopefully, I can get him from a daily or something. Would be nice to get, you know, some Neo Vision Plus units from dailies. Probably not going to happen, but you know, you can. A man can dream, right? A man can dream. Alright, that's gonna be it. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about these 3 units. Especially what I want you to know what you guys think about the Vaan's crowns when you only got one thing that got changed. That's pretty funny. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.